Yo, what up, guys? Scotty Rock here. It's January 30th here in Zone 7B, Queens, New York. And I wanted to talk about the fig trees that are in the pots or in the grow bags under this mound of snow. And that's how I have my winter protection, especially for these next 2 weeks. And the past 2 weeks it has been very cold, and like even last night, well, this morning when I woke up it was 9 degrees, and tomorrow tonight, and it'll go down to 7 degrees, and right now currently is only 15 degrees out here. It's very cold. It's very cold, you know. And so this is like just like an ice mound that I have under them now, on top of them. And we'll see if they're gonna get any dye back. You know, I don't think they're gonna die completely. I might have a couple of tips and stuff like that die off, especially on the smaller ones, you know, that are in like maybe a gallon, or you know, the little, you know, little tiny pots, you know. And I do have a couple of them under there, you know, so that are under 10 gallons. So, you know, and that's when you think, when they're under 10 gallons, I think, you know, especially when you don't have them covered or anything like that, they're definitely gonna get something, you know. I was just looking at too my peach tree. I don't even know if I noticed this year, last year or whatever, or the year before, but all like starting from certain points, like here, over here, going up, it's all like maroonish bronze. I don't know if that's dieback, or like, I don't know, or maybe that's how they work. I'm gonna have to start like looking at them. But with the fig trees, it's not like I have there's a fig tree over here. I'll show you right there at the end right here. And I don't want to go over there because I'll kill myself, because it's all ice. And whatchamacallit. So right now they look great. They're all nice. They're all flexible. I checked them the other day and stuff like that. And you really won't see dieback until, I would say, probably March, April, when they're starting to come back, and or the sap is rising up into the tree, and that's when you're gonna see your dieback, you know. Right now they're just, you know, or maybe it could be like a real frigid windy night and stuff like that, and you could see dieback in a week or two. But mostly I have seen, and I thought some of my fig trees in the past were they were gonna do great, and then I noticed, I'm like, wait a minute, this whole side of the tree is not even growing and it's dead. You know, you gotta clip it off. So yeah, the ones out front that are just in the ground, and it gets a lot of like a lot of wind coming by, because it's just like a one strip block, you know what I'm saying? The wind just whips through the block. And in the winter, in the summertime not so much for some reason, but in the winter, yeah. And so I'm just hoping that windshield factor and everything, I don't know, there's a couple out there that look sketchy, especially that Desert King. It was like green, and like a week ago I looked at her. It's not looking too good. But you know, whatever. I was gonna take it out of the ground anyway, the Desert King, because I don't know, for the amount of figs that I got, and they were pretty good, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, I could use that space for something else. I would give it its own space, you know, maybe. But I'm definitely gonna try to maybe pull that out of the ground before spring, you know, because I do want to get, because on one side we have a Stella fig tree, and on the other side we have I think it's an Atriano fig tree. And I know the Stella fig just needs more room, because they don't grow like a kind of a bush. They kind of grow all over the place like a vine or something like that. It's that one's very unique. the Stella fig, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it just grows differently, I think. But yeah, they're under here. Do I know if they're gonna make it? I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make it, but I know the big ones are gonna. You know, and I don't know. It's 15 degrees out here, and like let's say it's 9 degrees at night, and in there, I don't know. Is it 11 degrees? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It could be much more. I do make sure that the snow is completely, that there's no holes in it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is frigid. You know, so I don't see any holes. I just see just you know, just ice and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm crossing my fingers, guys, and just trying to make more content and just make you think about, you know, your fig trees, even though it's winter. You know, I have to think when it all thaws out that I'm happy that I watered them like maybe a week ago, like a week before this cold snap started. So I think that'll hold them over. And as soon as all this snow comes away or it gets a little nice, and that this frigid air is done, I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna stick a hose in there and water them down a little bit. You know, not too much, not like a summer watering. You know. But all right, guys, yo, peace out. I'll check you out for the next one. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. All right, peace.